Right behind me is a Shortlet that doesn't exist yet, but it's already generating so much buzz, with 80% of it already sold out. Today, I'm going to be exploring Surulere to find out why is this area so profitable. I'll be visiting the hubs and malls in the area and also checking the big and popular LUTH hospital. I'll also be taking you to some of the amazing projects we've done in the area and how they are faring so far. I'll be breaking down exactly how this property can be paying you more money monthly than a job in Lagos. One interesting about Surulere is the fact that it has not one but two stadiums. Before coming, I even checked why exactly. It says because of the national stadium, the one we are inside, is currently kind of run down, so that's why Lagos State now did the Tesla Balogun Stadium. And this is where the World Cup in 2009 was held. It was really cool. Imagine Nigeria was at the point where we host national stadium. But today, I'm moving my tie as developer to become Roger Federer. I'm going to be playing tennis at National Stadium just to show you what it looks like. Now, please, thank you. One interesting thing about this stadium and Shortlet in the area is the fact that because of this stadium, there are a lot of events that happens around Surulere. A lot of events, a lot of rallies, a lot of sporting and non-sporting events happen within this area, which brings a lot of people. I remember one time I lodged in one of the hotels around, and I saw a lot of celebrities that day. What happened was, apparently APC was doing election prayer. They were doing a rally here, and they had to book the whole hotel. I met a lot of celebrities. I don't know their name. They are all these Nollywood celebrities. They were full in the hotel, and we see a lot of influx of this set of people coming over and over, because when the hotels are full, or even before the hotels are full, the Shortlets gets full first. And because of stadiums like this, things keep moving. And this is one of the biggest ones we have in the country. You have pool, gym. Even if you want to learn karate, this is where you should come to do it. Okay, now if you are looking at investing in Surulere, this is a good reason to. And with the booming Shortlet market, it's going to go through the roof. One thing that really helped most of the properties we have in the area is the fact that we are the only ones doing this business here. Will this video help? I'm announcing how much you are making. Yeah, there are not enough of it in this area. Everybody is going to Island doing Shortlets there. Every street in Lekki has 5 of it, while the entire Surulere has like maybe 2-3 people doing Shortlets in the whole area. And we already, as it is, we have more than 11 buildings we are doing Shortlet on, and they are all fully occupied. One thing Surulere has a lot of, it is malls, businesses, shopping complex, and a lot of restaurants and clubs. Like the nightlife here is crazy. I'm going to do a separate video where I'll just visit some of those places that are open from 12. When I was staying in Yaba, I always used to come to Surulere whenever I need to buy food past 10 o'clock, because I'm the guy, I don't like food like that. So maybe it's like 10 o'clock I want to eat, I come to Surulere. Nightclub Surulere, the whole place is bubbling, businesses everywhere. And here we have a spa, and then by the side we have a Shoprite, and opposite we have an iFitness, and on the side we have a Booker Hut, a Domino Pizza, and just everybody's here. And what this does is it creates demand for housing. So because of all these hubs, a lot of people are always coming around and demanding for Shortlet, because they need to stay somewhere. Especially the nightclubs, when they are done, somebody wants to stay somewhere close to the club they went to. So it makes the demand for apartments go through the roof, because This is where everybody stays at, and it's also a very family friendly place, so a lot of people live around, and for some reason they like booking shortlets even though they live around. I find that that's one interesting thing I've noticed. You would think most people stay in shortlets are people coming from afar. Surprisingly, you get a lot of people that live around. One interesting story is we have a shortlet on the street. This guy lives on the street, but anytime he comes to the shortlet, he's booked there. He doesn't like his house. He doesn't like his house, but it has really helped the shortlet business in the area go through the roof, and more are coming up, just like this one. Another interesting thing that brings a lot of people to Surulere is LUTH. There's this thing called medical tourism, where because LUTH is the only specialist hospital probably in the country, because I see a lot of times when people are sick or have certain illness, they always be like, yo, we can't do much, go to LUTH. Or at least in Lagos, we have a lot of people coming, bringing their loved ones that are sick, and they have to stay somewhere close to attend to them. Both medical doctors, people with sick family members, and then other stuff like that, they are always booking shortlets around, and this accounts for maybe 10 to 15% of the people that stay there. And it's not just the people coming for the hospital, there are also people coming for the students, because there are a lot of students that also stay here, and most times we have maybe some of their parents coming for an event, or some kind of master student, or someone coming for a 1 week program, 2 weeks program, 3 weeks program. And this has really boosted the shortlet market in the area, and it keeps growing, because let's face the facts, people will kind of keep getting sick. It's not me, it's not whether I say it or not, it's going to happen. And because of that, every property around the area gets a little bit of it, especially shortlets and hotels. But most of them prefer shortlets, because at least with shortlets they get to stay like it's their house, not just hotel service. They can cook special food for the sick person, they can do other arrangements, have other people stay with them, make proper arrangement for stay. And sometimes even the sick person come and stay with them for a while, but hardly does that ever happen. Most times the sick person is in the hospital, right? They attend to them from the place. And also the good news is, you too, if you're in the shortlet and you fall sick, you don't have to worry, there's a specialist hospital nearby. It doesn't happen, but if it does happen, don't worry yourself, you will get swift treatment. So everything will all be good at the end of the day. One interesting thing about this area is we have 7 properties in this area. By the time their Bristol is completed, we'll have 7. That's the property that I just showed you. We have 7. This particular one, we have 2 buildings. So here we have 2 buildings. On this street here, this street like this, we have 1. Then if you go like this, that's where you see the Bristol apartment, the one I showed you, the one I just showed, that other construction. Down this street now, this street down, we have 3. 2 is under construction. I'll take you there now. One of the things I want to show you, that one is I'll do an interview to show you what people are saying about the speed of construction, because one of the things people always ask, the property will it be completed on time? I'll do interview of the locals, ask them, people that are staying around, how the construction speed has been of the property, so you can see for yourself. So here now we have 80% occupancy, so there are a lot of people booking consistently, and here is doing well. The next one in Student Street is doing well. Then we are doing 2 and then another 1. Basically we would have a lot of rooms in just one area, and it shows how much the shortlet business is moving just in this small location in Surulere. And would have a lot more in Surulere, around close to Jolegba side. We have another like 3 to 6 buildings there. Just Surulere alone, our Surulere portfolio is more than 12 buildings in just Surulere. Let me take you to the one where we are doing construction, so do interviews there. Yeah. So this particular property, we started construction in March, and this is September. So it's like around 6 months. We're already wrapping up. You can see we're already painting. We are going to finish this thing between next 1 month or two. And I want to ask some of the people in the area just to for you hear from them how the construction went. Let me ask my chairman here. How far, chairman? How is everything?
Let's go.
So I wanted to ask you how you see the work for this
No,
place.
the work is going on. Just start. You started like around March. This is September. I know by October now this place will be done.
So it does. How you see the speed? How the speed take
No,
go?
the work is going on fire. At least you go try. At least it's not up to like 6 months now. And that's been people have been working here, carpenter, furniture, different type of caliber people have been working since the very day one of this thing. Look at the other one to work is going on.
Yeah. No problem. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Chairman, good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, this is one of our guys. Say, what work do you do here?
Furniture, the interior design.
Interior design. You said you did in all these others. How many sites have you done so far in this area?
We've done 5.
Five different locations.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. So I wanted to ask, what was here before the property that was there? Do you know what property that was here before?
I think it's a one-story building or a bungalow.
Yeah, I think it's bungalow.
It's a bungalow.
Okay. Bungalow. How is the work currently going on site? Like how fast do you think the work is going?
It's really fast. It's really fast and good.
When did it start? How is it going? Do you have like details of what it looks like?
I think it started by March, and it's really going fast. The way it should.
How soon do you think we can finish this work like this now?
Before the end of September.
Before the end of September?
Yes.
I will hold you if we do it before the end of September. No problem. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma. How is everything, ma? How is work?
Fine.
I wanted to ask, do you know the property that was there before we started construction? What's the property like?
The property is very down, very down. To the extent there is water entering inside the property. The environment was so funny, but now
How is it looking? How do you see the workplace? How the house built?
very fantastic. I think the environment have totally changed from what is there before. Very okay now.
What about the speed of the construction?
Very fast.
Very fast. Like how fast would you say it is? Like, do you remember timelines or when it started, things like that?
It's not up to 6 months.
It's not up to 6 months.
Not up to
No
6
problem. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you. So the big question remains: how is this property going to pay you more money than having a job in Lagos? So this particular apartment, we have a studio apartment there. The current selling price is 55 million, but if you reach out soon enough, you'll be able to get for 50. And with 50 million, you'll be getting 600k monthly, which will be a total of 7.2 million every year. Not a lot of people in Lagos have that kind of money. And there's no one bedroom, but if there was a one bedroom, you probably buy it for like 90. Or if you buy two studio, you buy two studio in the apartment, you'll be making 14.4 million every year. And I've had people who have done this and gotten to over 60 million in yearly rent. One of our investors, what he did, he just kept stacking apartments like this, and boom, before you know, he's making 66 million every year, which is something that is just mind-blowing, because you don't need any other retirement plan. This is the retirement plan, because by the time you quit working, you'll be making more money than when you were working. And that's how smart people do their things. That's how you plan it. Why the property, you own it and it's consistently appreciating? Because in 10 years time, you would have made maybe double the money using buying it in cash in your pocket, and still the property would have appreciated maybe 10 times or 5 times or 6 times, who knows. So that's how the best way to plan an investment.